So for Mickey, I just want you guys to think about this. Lil Mo, you can think about it too. Mickey, you have pretty much one of these three designs. So a simple first story, simple second story. This is a quirky 2-story. Actually, this is inspired by a real house of my friends. So you have 1, 2, 3. Lil Mo, since you're a subscriber, you could have something this big. This is Blonde Moments, so she gets the blue house. So if you want something a little bit bigger, we can talk about it. Because I'll give subscribers a bigger house. So, and wood types, again, you can say base style. So this would be the base color. So this is a birch with a trim of dark oak. So think like that. So I would say style first. Style small, 2-story, or quirky. And then a wood type and a trim. I know who you gifted it to. It is in the top right corner of the screen, if you didn't notice that. You like this one? Okay. This can include a basement. You want a basement? Let me see. So, 1-story house. Basement, wood, or wall and roof. I need those. Yeah, no, not Mickey Mouse. I'll only tease you with that if you deserve it. All right, do you know what types you want? Because this is just the style. So it usually front room, got a little kitchen, got a dining area, got some beds. Super. Oh, you will get teased, Lil Mo. We'll get there. I tease everyone. I mean, since you start your name with Lil Mo, I could just call you Lily. Not sure how you'll take to that one, but we could go Mo or Lily, whichever one you want. Okay. Mo, if you have any thoughts on you want, like, I'll even take, like, if you guys take send me a picture. 2004? No, that one's way too long. That's way too hard to say. I mean, I could just call him 04. Mojo? No, see, that one's a nice nickname. You don't get nice nicknames when you get nicknames. Okay. Mickey, I still need your wood types. Because I can easily copy this and we can just design a little bit more into it if we want. I think that has all of it. Okay, so just think of all your wood options. Mickey. Okay, so we can, because I already have one of these, do you want to just mow just like, we can go from the ground up. Like, we can start from scratch. If you want. Because again, it's like, you saw my house design. It's like, you can even have this house design too. Probably won't be out of brick, because brick's expensive. Blonde Moments is only getting the blue house, because I like her. Because that's also expensive. That's very expensive, because that's stripped logs. That's expensive. Okay. We're going to come in here, press enter, we're going to duplicate. So we can replace oak with cherry. We can do stripped. There. So that's what it looks like, pink, with the cherry wood. Hold on. We need to replace those with cherry logs. The roof is spruce. And just for ease, we could probably because if we're doing 2-story, I need to clear this out a little bit. Think about how we want to do this. Because we could have stairs. I mean, we could leave the living room. And then here, that's not the one. No resource for item swapper. Oh man. Guess I didn't fix that. I'm gonna throw that there. Nope. This would need to... Well... This could be expanded that way, make the living room just a bit bigger. Because sometimes basements are nice because they look good on hills. So we'll just expand this out just a little bit. So actually, because usually I have it as the floor and the roof are spruce. We might have to do a one wide staircase. Because we're running out. 2 wide is for those who can afford more. So you get a narrow staircase. There. There. And we could... let me see. And if we have that there, that gives us a small little room there. This could, if we want to make it bigger, give you a tiny, tiny bedroom. And then there. Yeah, okay. We'll give you a semi-spacious basement. We're gonna switch this. Freeze time, noon. Perfect. Okay. So we have a room here. Think about what you want there. We have a basement. We could do the same. We could do a fluid flooring. We could do cobble flooring. We can also do a dirt flooring. We can do a mixture of some of those. Spruce floor, okay. And if this is on a hillside, some of the stonework could be turned back into the cherry. Usually I only leave the stonework to be... Okay. Which if we want to... We can probably actually switch those out for planks, which should give a lot more room. Because that's the great thing about doing these. Whoop. Boop. Because that way the upper floor things can sit on there as they should, and down here it will give us a little bit more room visually. Okay. I'm gonna head over to Discord, see what Mo has sent on some thoughts. Okay. Okay, the cozy cottage is huge. Okay, I need a rank on these. Or I can just do a random number. All right, Mickey. Anything in the basement? Do we have multiple rooms? Do we have just open concept? Do we make this your bedroom? Because here, this might be a little difficult. We might flip these. Resource pack. Options. Resource packs. I need to go look something up real quick because having the item swapper is great. Really? Da, 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 da. That's surprising that there we go. So there. We move our window here. We could have that there. I'm just trying to think of how to lay things out. Because that would give this room here. If we did... Any color beds that you prefer? Generally, with this coloration, like pink looks good. Purples look good. Pink, okay. We could do one bed. We could play around with this. We could do, because it's tight. Nope. We could do a bunk bed. Doesn't leave us much room for other decorations. Because then we could probably have a chest there. Trying to think. Functional blocks. Get up here. That way. Possibly throw some bookcases there. Right, nice little cozy room. I mean, if we really wanted... All right, throw up some pictures. I don't think one there would work. Makes sense just because that's where you're climbing. But there's that little bedroom. Could actually kind of trim out that spot. Throw a bookshelf there. Maybe a flower. Something up there. Maybe something there. Okay, basement. 1 room, 2 room. We could actually kind of do something like this. Maybe make a hallway. There's that kind of option. We could have split this into 2 rooms. One room, 2 room, hallway. Like this one, okay. The other way is we could also have kind of, this is one of the things I did in my other, is kind of leave an open door like that, or have an actual door. So under stairs is a good place to have like storage. Nope, that's not gonna work. Let's see, we want I was hoping that would give me access to the barrels, but apparently it doesn't. Where's the barrels? There. Or better yet, we can put lantern there. Because I'm trying to make this look like a storage basement, if that's okay with what you have in mind. Because we could also use like armor stands here. Have some shelving. Stuff like that. We could throw a little carpet down. This gives us this room. For some reason, I'm getting a desk vibe. Now, what goes on the desk? I really don't know. There's a... Right? You just sit down here and a bunch of flashing lights. Or what we could do is could do that. Because maybe you're like me and like to have stuff over here. That leaves the rest of the room. Maybe we just have some more books and shelves. Extra large pixel display. Yeah, like, I mean, we could go. Is there 2x6? Ah! I lost it. Things break. Come on. Is there 2x3s? 4x2? Really? Anything else you could think to put in here? I almost think it's good. All right, got a little storage area, sneak in here. Here's your little office down here in the back area. We got, because generally I usually put 2 villagers in here. We could also give them workstations, put them in here. You say yay or nay on the villagers, or just leave it empty. And then we say we either can do a sign like that, or we could do the hanging sign, right? No, I think... MasterBowtie. Boom. And then ingredients. Boom. We got it. I mean, looks real chunky when it's out here in the open like that, but let's change something real quick, because this always looks better when you have that change of color. Makes that look a little bit better. The other thing is we could have, I want to see if we can bring this out. Nope, I've got that backwards. Nope, we want that feels like this almost needs to come down. Maybe a little more. There we go. Give a bit more of a defined porch area. Okay. I'm going to call that one ready to go. That's not what the one I wanted. I gotta do it the other way. Area editor. Make sure all of it's encased. Perfect. And area editor, save schematic. We're gonna go up. Boom. We're ready to go. All right, Lil Mo, you still